Question 4. A student uses a mobile phone to take photographs for a school project. The student needs to transmit the photographs to their computer. They could use serial data transmission or parallel data transmission to transmit the photographs. Describe how the photographs would be transmitted using serial data transmission. So, you'll have studied the different methods of data transmission. Let's just quickly compare them. So, serial transmission is where we have a single wire. Parallel transmission is where we have multiple wires. With serial, we send the data one bit at a time along a single wire. With parallel, we can actually send the data multiple bits at a time along multiple wires. So I mean those are the descriptions of the two methods. So we just need to write something for serial. So use a single wire and transmit the data one bit at a time. Right, let's look at the mark scheme for that. Data is sent one bit at a time, a single wire is used. So we're good for those 2 marks. That was nice. Okay, give 2 benefits of transmitting the photographs using serial data transmission. So what we can actually do is we can look at the disadvantages of parallel data transmission to answer this question. So, benefits of using serial data transmission. So first of all, we don't get this interference. So because these parallel wires are very close to one another, they will generate an electromagnetic field. So this wire here and this wire here may interfere with one another, causing some of the data to be changed. So we get some interference. So that's our first issue. Interference. Okay. And the next issue we have is because the wires have different properties. So imagine this wire here, if we looked at it under a microscope, it might be a bit thicker than the wire it's next to. And that will affect the speed at which the data travels. It may not be totally noticeable, but if we're sending lots of data very quickly, it might be that this bit of data here arrives quicker than this one. So the data is arriving out of order, and we call that skew. So those will be our 2 answers for this, or 2 of the possible answers. So give 2 benefits of transmitting. The data is not skewed, or the data will all arrive in the correct order because it's one bit after another, and the data does not suffer from or is not affected by interference. Okay, let's check the mark scheme. So we've got data won't be skewed, less chance of interference, crosstalk, corruption, errors. So yeah, we've said that. And also, I mean, if we're using like USB 3, that's still pretty fast. You won't notice a problem sending a photo using standard USB connections. Right, let's just finish this last bit off here. State one benefit of the student using parallel data transmission instead of serial data transmission. So if we were to use parallel data transmission and we could use the same transmission speed as with the serial cable, well, in theory it's going to be faster because we're sending more data at the same time. And we only need 1 mark, so we can probably just say one benefit, yeah, so the data could arrive faster. Let's just see what the mark scheme says. The data may be transmitted quicker. Yeah, so the data could arrive faster. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Right, let's stop this one and then on to the next question. Thank you very much.